I am talking to nobody at the moment, but hopefully lots of you should join in the live stream chat any second now. So this is for people who are watching the video post live stream. You will be seeing this video and nobody else will see it on the live chat except for the one channel who is first. Emmy Plays, It's Metal Boy T Plays, Pokemon Steve, Lil Nipper, Bijo G'day, I Deserve Gaming. Wow, all of you joining in. There's loads of comments. Hello everyone. Quick sound check. Can everybody hear me before I start doing any actual gaming or playing? Just give me a thumbs up. Well, you can't give me a thumbs up obviously, but say yes, I can hear you, or something along those lines. Just before I start this live stream, I kicked a few people out of the clan who hadn't been doing any donating. So we have 3 places available. The link to the clan tag is in the video description, but it is also on screen now. So if you want to join, by all means get in there as quickly as you can. And in this video we are going to be doing some clan battle chesting because it is like the best form of Clash Royale ever. So yeah, hello everyone, welcome to the weekend. For some of you the weekend may have been going on for a long time, but for me on the west coast of the US, well the west coast of Canada, Vancouver, it is just starting. And I'm going to join a battle straight away. Let's get in there with Garfield and do some battling. Okay, I'm with Garfield. Here we go. Can we beat Patrick and the good player? We'll see, because sometimes when you do clan battling you never quite work together as well as you'd hope, as we both just dropped the Electro Wizard at exactly the same time. So that was a bit funny, and then they wipe us out with a lightning. So a pretty even start there. Okay, he's going in there on the left hand side with the, I forgot what it's called, the Lumberjack, and I'm going to send in my Witch to try and support once the Lumberjack gets killed, and we'll have some speediness attack there on the left hand side. Will the Giant do enough there? It's been well defended, so pretty even stuff so far. We've got a bit of damage on that left hand side, but not too much. The Wizard and the Boulder will probably cancel each other out. I think the Crown Tower should help with the Mega Minion. I'm forgetting all the names of the characters here. Now there goes that lightning again, but that means I can now drop in my Sparky because I know they've just used lightning, unless 2 of them are using lightning. So the Dragon should do a good job there. Can this guy support us? Here's the question. Can he support us with the Goblin Barrel? They've not defended against the Sparky yet. It is going to get it shot in. Boom! And so we have the first Crown Tower. Well done there, sir. That was a good one. Now we're going to try and attack the tower. Can we get in an attack on there? I think we might do. I'm supporting with skeletons. The Sparky did just get in a shot in there once, so that was good work. And yeah, we're not doing too bad here, Garfield. I think we may have a good win on this one. The Wizard doing a bit more damage there. Not taking too much on our Crown Towers, and they've decided to lightning the King Tower, which now means we've got double defense. I think they've given up. I've got to be honest with that sort of attitude. And they've just used a rocket, which probably wasn't a very good idea, because I'm building up an army on this left hand side, which I don't think they're going to be able to defend. And yeah, that Giant's in there. Let's rage that Giant. He should be able to finish off the tower. Well done, sir. First game, clan battle, live stream, and we get the win. Very good work there. So a good win for us. And you may have noticed, if you are playing Clash Royale, whenever the clan battle chest comes up, everybody just blitzes it, and we'll probably get 10 crowns, 10 level chests quite easily, because it's a fantastic way of playing. So I'm going to play one more game, and then I'll start looking at some of the comments, because I've not looked at any of the comments so far. But do let me know if there's any lag. As far as I know, there hasn't been any lag so far, which is perfect. And let me just check how many people are in the live chat. We've got 38 people watching at the moment, which is brilliant stuff. Thank you very much for joining us. And I'll play with Lil Nipper. I'll just keep joining the games and see how we do. I mean, if you have to bear with me, I'm sitting right next to the bed here, so I have to keep adjusting my seat and the angle that I'm sitting at, or I'll get very uncomfortable. Okay, here we go. Little Nipper and myself versus Kadoof and the gaming person. Okay, we can counter that with the wizard. He should hopefully be able to help me with a log, which he does, although those barbarians are going to do a bit of damage there. But hopefully we should be able to do a counter-attack on this left-hand side if he has any units. I had to use quite a lot there. I had to use both my dragon and my witch. I don't think I'm going to support this attack, actually. It doesn't look as if it's worth it. It looks as if he's got Sparky. Is he going to drop it on that left-hand side? No, he isn't. Okay, they're going to do a big attack on this left-hand side, so we're going to try and defend it with... Well, he's done a giant, which I'm not sure why he did that, because we needed some help there. He used the giant a little too early. Yeah, wasn't quite the best attack there, Little Nipper. If you're going to drop a Sparky as well, we've got to make sure this works. If he's got fireballs and stuff, we're in trouble. Yeah, we're just blitzing those defences, but I still think I've got the Sparky in there. Was he got one attack? No, he did use an Electro Wizard. But my giant did a little bit of work, a little bit of damage there. And I've managed to store up a bit of elixir, but his wizard doesn't really have much attacking strength left in it, so I think we'll leave attacking for the time being. Okay, now a bit of defense has got to be thrown in there. He uses lightning. He used lightning far too late then, so that was a good defense there against the barrel. My witch is going to clean up that graveyard, so I think we can counterattack now. Little Nipper on this left hand side. Have you got Sparky or a giant or something that we can drop in there? I hope you do, because I'm going full guns on this left hand side. Help me out here. No, we didn't do anything, and you've dropped your giant far too late, so he's going to be an unprotected attack. Yeah, and that Sparky is going to be unprotected as well, so yeah, we didn't coordinate our attack there, and that's failed. To be quite blunt, gonna have to drop a couple of desperation stuff in there, and they did get a shot in with the hog, so we're going to need a miracle here. Okay, Little Nipper, you've got to wait here. No, don't send him on the right hand side. That's the last thing I wanted you to do. I need you to support me on the right hand side. No, we haven't got time. I've just got to hope now. My giants lost loads of energy as he was charging up there. So, uncoordinated attack there. We didn't support each other on the left hand side, and that's going to cost us. So a defeat there. But so anyway, that was a defeat last time, a small defeat. But we need to be a little more coordinated when we're attacking there, Little Nipper. But not to worry. Okay, I'm going to answer some of your questions, and we will spectate on one of the games. That's going to be Garfield and the real Hagen. I think you may have just joined the clan, so hello there. We'll commentate on that as I answer some of your questions. If you are going to post questions right now as I'm reading the comments. The first question is from It's Metal Boy T Plays. How do you screen record while my friend's in the audio? You cannot do a screen recording with audio because for stuff like Skype and WhatsApp and FaceTime, because Airshow is using the microphone to do the voice recordings. Skype or FaceTime also needs a microphone, so you've got a conflict, so that's just not going to work, I'm afraid. Airshow is not working. I think Airshow is still down on Tutu, although it may have just come back up. Some people have been saying it's come back up. Check Tutu, see if it's available. If not, I'm sure it will be available very soon. VGJ Rec does not exist. That was a April Fool's prank. I've said this several times in videos already. It didn't exist. I made it up, and yeah, that's basically it. In fact, let's quickly drop out of this game, and I'll show you that it was simply a photo. That's all it is. VGJ-Rec was nothing more than a picture, a photograph, and that was it. I just made it up. None of these buttons work. Complete fabrication. But a lot of you seem to be fooled by that, which was quite impressive work. Electro City, I've ruined your life. I don't think I have. I think you can probably live without that screen recorder. This is not VDU, Riley Griffin. This is live streaming through a PC. I've left links in the video description. They should be there now on tutorials on exactly how to do this, so check them out. Dromas Gamer HD, your tutorial helped yesterday. Well, thank you. I do as many tutorial videos as I can to help you guys out, so I'm really appreciative when people say that they worked. I've just noticed there's an Android doll in the background here. There we are. That's sorted out that for iOS live stream. Yadi plays, can you join? I had 3 spaces available at the start of this live stream. If they've gone, I'm afraid that's it. We've not got any more space available. Nestrino, please team up with you. What's your name? And I'm happy to do a team up with you. And good work, guys. Here we've leveled this one up, more or less dead even. See if we can win this one. Am I running out of ideas for my videos? No, certainly not. I just have so many videos I need to make. Have you not noticed in the last month I've been doing all these new ideas, filming in front of a green screen and having new intros, and there's a different video coming out tomorrow. I mean, certainly the April Fool's video was a new idea, and the video that's coming out tomorrow is definitely a new idea as well. But it's all centered around iOS screen recording at the moment. Is EverRecord working? I believe it is. The developers told me that it's been fixed. Should be available on Tutu or available at their own site. I haven't done a review yet because I just haven't had time, and I'm going to be very busy for the next few days as I have parents arriving on holiday tomorrow, so I'm likely not going to be able to do a review on EverRecord, I would say, for at least a week. Got a busy week ahead, unfortunately. I did pin your comment, Houses. Are you the one who had Pin's disease? I seem to remember. Yeah, I thought it was a very good pin, so I thought it was worth doing. Commiserations there, Garfield and the Real Hagen. Let's do another clan battle. I've already played with Garfield, so I will play with Blue this time. And let's see how we go. I think I played with Blue earlier on today, and we won. I was on a real good streak of about 4 clan battle wins, and then Lil Nipper let me down. Okay, it starts off slowly with an attack on the right hand side. I haven't spotted you there, actually, Blue. I'm sorry about that. Never mind. They've come back with quite a significant counter. And I think we've got things in control. My witch is going to do a lot of good work on that left right hand side. Okay, let's see if we can really screw things up here with the Sparky. Is that going to have enough time to get a shot in? Probably not. They defended that with a cannon on the right hand side. Thought it was worth a shot though. Hopefully we can be more coordinated next time. Some good defence there with the cannon on the right hand side. That did the work. And we're getting a couple of shots. You're going to send in a little freeze guy. Might help my Electro Wizard getting a couple of attacks. But not today. Pretty even at the moment. I haven't used my Giant yet. I'm sorry, I've not been very good so far, Blue. I don't think I've played that well. Okay, let's see if we can do something on this right hand side now. I'm going to shove my dragon there. Then I'm going to do a giant. You're going to do a hog. So we probably used 2 strong guys there where we shouldn't have done that. But never mind. Yeah, I think we should just give up on that attack. That didn't work. Should be able to defend this pretty comfortably though, I would have thought. Although they've left us on the other side a little bit there. Yeah, those goblin barrows are going to cause some problems. So we're struggling on our left hand side. Right, I think it's time to get the Sparky in. Let's see if we can generate some offense. You've used the minions. Alright, yeah, I can see why you did that. There's a little bit of spacing in our attack there. We lost that tower on the right hand side, and that electric thing's pretty much buggered us up as well. So this is going to take a bit of a miracle to get back. Okay, they use the fireball. Can we do anything with these skeletons? It's a complete risk. No, they had arrows to defend that. So we're struggling here. Damn it. And they know they've won this one. Never mind though. Just those little defensive units like the cannon. I think the cannon for them was absolutely crucial. That really did prevent many of our attacks from working there. So never mind. Meefy777, how did I get so good at Clash Royale? I'm not really that good. I've lost two games in a row now. And you're going to get blocked there as well, sir. So, goodbye. Thanks to everyone, by the way, who's moderating the comments. Okay, Nistrizo wanted to do a clan battle with me as well. I remember you posting in the comments, so here we go. Let's see if we can get a victory, because I'm now 1 and 2. Not sure what to do at the moment, so oh, that was a bit lucky. I just shoved in a skeletons against a hog there, and it kind of worked. Okay, let's get the giant running in there. Do we have any support for this attack? We should get rid of those skeletons. Oh, double Inferno Tower. They've expended a lot of energy there, though, I think. Let's see if our giant can do much damage. A little bit. Oh, quite a lot, actually, in the end. And then there's a period of rest where everybody waits for their elixir to build up. And we've got 6 people watching this live battle, by the way, so thank you everyone for watching the live battle as well as the live stream. I don't know what's happened here, everybody's gone to sleep. Here we go then. Okay, they've done a double attack. Presumably there's going to be some lightning coming in somewhere to defend this. It eventually did come, but a little late. Now, can we support this Sparky? This is the key thing here. The Sparky's not got enough energy left. However, the giant is going to get in there with some attacks, is it? Not quite. I think that goblin barrel will probably be a little too late. Although collectively, they didn't do a bad job there. And that dragon finished off the musket. So we got in a couple of hits there, which was pretty good. Well played. Come on, can we do it again? A period of rest and then another attack. Okay, here they go on the right-hand side. Big attack coming up. They're going to presumably stick. That was a heavy attack. They must have spent a lot of energy doing that. So presumably we can counter-attack here. Those minions are going to cause a big problem for us though. That was a very good attack from them. We didn't do any damage whatsoever there. And sorry, I've just noticed there's some lag here at the moment. Hopefully that'll come back online in a few seconds. Lag is something that you have to deal with, but at the moment we're just fending off their attacks. Looks as if it's come back online now. I don't think my Sparky has been very effective here, and they're just using some fireballs to finish us off. Oh, that just took us out. That's a really bad hit for us. And there we are, another slender defeat there, but we just couldn't break through their defences. So another good game, and I'm 1 and 3 now, so things just really aren't going that well for me. The clan is full, by the way. We now have 50 people playing. I'm going to have a game with Jean this time. Oh, Jean's gone. So I'll have a go with... Oh, Jean's gone. Now he's coming back. J Ninja, Jean. Okay, I'm going to have a go with Jean, and then I'll take some more of your questions. So if you've got any questions that you want to ask, save them for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I will do my best to answer them. Now, I remember I played with Jean early on today, and his strategy was to build lots of buildings as defense, and then I would kind of work my way through them with my attacking units. As you can see, he's built a skeleton, and he's going to build a barbarian hut. Got a bit of lag again here. Hopefully that should sort itself out. There's a skeleton there though, so there's probably no point in attacking, because we've got to wait for that skeleton to be destroyed, and then we can attack. Was I a bit excitable there with the giant? Have you got any way to support me here, Jean? I could probably rage him in. He'll do a bit of tidy damage. Yeah, some pretty decent damage there. About 1200. And now it's on to defense. Very strategic at the moment. I've had quite a few defeats, so I'm making sure that this one win the game. And again, I'm seeing a bit of lag. I do apologise. Hopefully it'll come back online soon. Nothing much happening at the moment though. They've used clone. He's used that far too early. There's no way that skeleton's getting near our tower. No way. Oh, he managed to hit. That was a bit annoying. And then that lumberjack got in a bit more damage as well, so that was quite frustrating. I thought we defended that. Okay. Wait for that tornado to stop its thing, and then we are going to attack with whatever we can throw at them. We've got a massive army here, but I can't really see it. There's a rocket, there's the giant, there's a Sparky. It's carnage. I think we're going to take out the tower. We've got the tower. That's the one thing. Is anything left from our army though? Because that skeleton probably did a hell of a lot of damage. And now what's going to happen is that Xian's going to just build lots of buildings next to our tower to try and ensure that nothing gets through. Because I don't think... They've got fireballs, so maybe they're going to knock us down anyway. I think I'm going to send a giant on the left-hand side to start an attack, just in case we don't hold out here. Because I cannot remember if they've got fireballs. I don't think they have, so yeah, that's pretty good. Solid, hard-fought defensive win there from Xian and myself, and we'll add some more crowns to the collection to build up towards our chest, so well done there. Okay, I'm going to take some of your questions now, and so we'll watch somebody play a game. Let's see. And who wants to send me a message? I'm waiting for some questions. I can't see anything on the chat at the moment, so just fire some questions in. Mifi, if I donate, can I be a moderator for the chat? If you're absolutely desperate to be a moderator, you certainly can donate. I think if you're talking about super chat though, the way I've set this up, you probably won't see the donation, so there's probably not much point. If you're desperate to be a moderator, let me see, where did you go? You are now a moderator, so make sure you moderate all well and good, sir. Pressure's on you. VGJ Rec is not coming out, just so you know. VGJ Rec is an April Fool's prank. Somebody asked me a second ago, why can't you make VGJ Rec? I think because it's technically impossible. Half the things I did, such as face cam, touch input, what else was in there? I can't remember what other stuff I did, but I don't think it's technically possible, or somebody would have already done it. I've not spoken to any developers about this, to be honest, and at some point I will probably try and get in touch with developers and ask them if it's possible, but I certainly wouldn't make a screen recorder myself because it's too much hassle, as I did in my video, which was should I make an iOS screen recorder? I haven't got time to fix it. I mean, every recorder's come out recently and a lot of people have been complaining about it and they're taking a lot of pressure on fixing it, and it's just too much effort. I haven't unfortunately got the time to manage a screen recorder at all. If I did, then I certainly would, but at the moment I can't even donate to this person. There we go. Okay, so that was a bit of a long answer. How old am I? I've answered that in an Ask Me Anything, so check out that video. There are no more clan spaces available. I kicked out 3 people at the start of this live stream. They were quickly filled up, so I'm afraid that's not going to happen. I'm still waiting for somebody to do a battle so that we can watch it and I can answer some of your questions. My editing software when I'm making videos is Camtasia 9. There we go. Somebody's finally done a battle. Let's watch that one. My video editor is Camtasia 9, but I'm doing this on a program called Open Broadcast Software. There's a link in the description, 2 tutorials on how to do it.
Magic.
I don't, Brian Kelly, you weren't waiting for VGJ Rec for a long time because it was April Fool's, and I told people 24 hours after the video, so there was nothing to wait for. Airshow, so it's Melinda is saying that Airshow does work, so if people want to go download that screen recorder again, go right ahead. I'm not going to bother making anybody else moderator. There's too many people, I think, for that. Well done, Bruno Plays YT and Deadman182. You are well ahead in this one with one tower already down and a dragon working its way up there to cause a little more damage. And here comes a giant skeleton. That didn't last very long, though. Just need to defend this attack from the skeleton, which you're going to do quite easily. Well done. And now is a giant attacking. What are you going to do with a giant here, guys? With a big pecker. You're going to need to defend that pretty quickly with some aerial units if you can, or you're going to lose that tower and you've lost that tower. But I can see that the knight on the right hand side almost took out the tower on the right hand side, so still in good shape. Although that pecker is going to cause some serious damage on this left hand side. You're taking a bit of a beating, boys. I'm afraid there's no more spaces left in the clan. It's Dimsy. Yes, Clash with Jan. I do use OBS Classic. I don't know how to jailbreak 10.3.1. As far as I'm aware, the last jailbreak available was 10.2, was it? And on iPhone 7s it was 10.1.1. And what happened there, guys? You just got annihilated at the end. Some lightning came in and it was all over. Shockwave X, shout out, you've got one. Arctic Panda, shout out, you've got one. We'll observe one more game and then we will... we'll watch one more battle and then I'll do some more team battling with you guys. I don't have time to do Clash of Clans, I'm afraid. Emmy plays. I used to play it before Clash Royale, but what happened to that one? That disappeared. But yeah. Okay, we can watch Bruno Plays and Amar the Beast. VGJ Rec is not real, correct. So once we've finished watching this live stream, I will do a live stream battle with somebody else. I'll try and pick out a new person. BlueStack, that's the Android one, isn't it? Yeah, I can't help you with the live streaming on Android, unfortunately. Thank you very much. My hair is fantastic. I do not live in the US, Nemesis. I live in Canada. So I live north of the US, in Vancouver. Arctic Panda already knows the answer to that. Thank you very much, sir. MC Player, you should be able to download Tutu. As far as I'm aware, it is working. So go ahead and download it. J Ninja, you've asked a lot for a shout out and now you have one. You must be so happy with yourself. VGJ, can you screen record your phone through QuickTime Player on a Mac? And yes, you can. As far as I know, you can stream your iOS device to a Mac on QuickTime and record it. I don't have a Mac, so I can't show people how to do that, but as far as I'm aware, yes, that is something that can definitely be done. Meefeet777, I just said your name. If you get high, will you go to... Sorry, that question disappeared before I could even read it out. iTech videos. People are just wanting shout-outs now. Alright, I'm doing no more shout-outs. So, send us a question. And somebody block Taze because I'm bored of his comments. If it's saying that it's not downloading MC Player Rec, then just wait until it... first of all, follow 22helper on Twitter, and they will tell you when all the applications come back. Hackiest Development, you found a recorder on the App Store. Well, you better tell everyone and drop a link in the comments so everyone can go and download it. VJ, I have a question. Do you only pick people who request first? Your friend Blue. At the moment, I'm just trying to do team battles with one person who I've not done it with before, so I'm trying to cycle around. You've got to try and imagine here, I'm trying to live stream a game of Clash Royale, and we seem to be doing rubbish again because we've lost Bruno's plays in the Mark the Beast. I'm also trying to read your comments and manage a live stream. So if I'm missing comments and people are saying stuff, then it's just really difficult. For example, I think I played with Xian. I think I've definitely played with Garfield. I think I played with Jay. No, I didn't play with Jay Ninja. I played with Xian. So I'm going to have a game with Jay Ninja now. And then once I finish this, I'll try and play with someone else. I seem to think Jay Ninja is a pretty good player. So far, we've been utterly diabolical in these team games. So if I go quiet this time, it's because I'm really going to concentrate on the match at hand. But we got off to a good start because we're attacking on the correct side here. You're going to attack... will those minions take out that... okay, well, we'll block that. Got a bit of blocking that needs to be done here. Sorry, there's a bit of lag as usual. This always seems to happen when I get back into a game, we have a bit of lag. But it should fix itself, fingers crossed. Nothing's happening, just in case you were wondering. There we go, it seems to fix itself. Always just lose it for about 10 or 15 seconds. It's one of the natures of live streaming. So I'm going to support this attack on the right hand side. We can see there's an Inferno Dragon coming here. They've used the Fireball, so I can now use my Witch. But that Inferno Dragon did a perfect job there of killing the giant. Oh. God, there's all sorts of Inferno Dragon action here. This is like dead even. I don't think anybody's caused any damage to either tower yet. This is like the closest clan battle game I've ever had. Okay, you're attacking with a hog, I might as well say.